Is it gonna bother me that this is not centered on my face? It is what it is. We're just gonna have to be okay with that. We're gonna be playing some Disco Elysium today because it's been a little while. I think the last thing that I streamed before I went on vacation was Slice of Pea. So we're gonna do that. Let me just check that everything's okay. Okay, yes. Yo, open the game. Put that shit up. Check. All right, let's pause the music momentarily. We have a new video on YouTube if you guys want to go check it out. It's the edited version of our Indica playthrough. Really fun. God, that game was something else. It was something else. All right, Disco is now open. Let's switch over to gaming. Oh, we gaming. I just realized that on my recording instance of OBS, I was just recording me on like the game screen instead of the intermission screen. So haha, that's fun. That's real fun, man. I love fucking shit up, bro. It was bound to happen though. After not streaming for 2 weeks, things were gonna happen when I came back. Just a matter of what. I'm still recording though, so I haven't forgotten. All right, get in position. I don't remember what was going on in this game before, because it's been like it's been like 3 weeks since we last played this. Well, first of all, I'm gonna put this away because it's obnoxious. All right, yeah, okay, yeah, so we found the girl that just lives in the attic out here, right? That happened.
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the black one lies neglected on the floor. Somewhere, a machine hums along with the current, happy and contented.
I don't know what that was. I'm gonna have to like jug my memory a little bit. From what I've heard, Wednesday, we're currently on, like, it's Tuesday in game. Once we hit Wednesday, shit kind of hits the fan and stuff actually starts happening. So I'm looking forward to that. We just have to survive today. Ooh, once like past like 9 p.m. or something, we have to talk to Martin Martinez. So that's gonna be fun, but we just have to like make time until then, because I don't really think we can do anything else. I think I've already tried everything else. We talked to the group of drug dealers slash workers slash union supporters over here. They were fun, that's for sure. They were something. I don't think there's anything else.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Jesus Christ. So standoffish. Everyone always. Yeah. I don't want to say anything to this girl. What are my predictions? I have a lot of predictions, and every single time I bring up my theories to Alex, he just acts really weird, and I don't think it's because I'm right. I think I'm like ridiculously close, but also somehow extremely off from what is actually happening. So, what's her name again? This girl? I forget. Cindy. I think Cindy is the devil. I think she is the cause of everything that's wrong in the world. I think that she's the one that bought my gun off of the pawn shop that I pawned it at, and I also believe that she wants to murder what's her name, rich lady in the boat. I see, like, she's painting, she's vandalizing a wall or something with this red paint, and I'm convinced this paint is flammable, and she's gonna like set something on fire. Like, she's an arsonist. I know this for a fact. I don't care. I know. I'm convinced she's gonna set something on fire, or she's gonna shoot somebody. She definitely has my gun. I'm watching her, and I'm not gonna be surprised when she does something fucking crazy. I'm not gonna be surprised. Nothing in here. Also, we have like the female lorry driver that we have yet to like find or be able to talk to. Let me see if Cindy has any prompts.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
You psycho. Oh my gosh, she taunts me. She taunts me. She thinks I don't know that she's gonna set it on fire, but I know. The paint is flammable. So the lorry female driver, I believe so we thought she was the one that was kind of like the ringleader of like the drug operation, because she had like all of like those radio stations in her car that were like really suspicious. That could still be true, because we believe she is like part of the Hardy Boys. She's like an 8th or 9th member or whatever, and they're like protecting her, and we know for a fact that they're involved with like all the drug trade and stuff because they've admitted to it. But I have a theory that maybe the reason she has all of those like radio stations in her car is because she's like super into that one like role-playing game company that was in the haunted building, you know, the ones that like closed down because they run out of funding. They had like some sort of like IRL I don't know, some sort of what are those games called? The like not virtual reality, but like the Easter egg like treasure hunts that are like online. They had something like that going on with the radios, and they had a bunch of like radio stations or whatever, and she has a bunch of radio stations in her car. So I was like, oh, it would be funny. We think that this is so that like she can do drug related stuff, but I'm kind of hoping that it's because she's a nerd and she just really liked that game. But I don't know, those are just theories.
Good. What can I help you with? Of course, anything to help.
What was that about a bloodbath? I'm just trying to pass the time, honestly.
Strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing land, this is also the RCM's worst case.
I forgot I have some tea. That reminds me. In Disney World, one of the parks is called Epcot, and it's the one that has like all of the countries in it. They basically just have like sections for whatever country wants to like participate in this, and they have like food from the country, and they employ people from that country to like run the place and stuff. They have England in there, and in England they have a Twinings shop, as in like the tea brand. I love. And I went in there and I found this like semi-obscure tea that I can never find anywhere else unless I special order it, called Prince of Wales. Shit's tasty, and I'm really glad I found it. So good.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
Bro, just talk to me some more.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with,
I'll let you know. It's kind of crazy that I can't talk to her about all the stuff that I found out. In my opinion. What's going on here? What was something highlighted? Pleasure, failure, and hatred.
It's the letter you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. With the permeable
browse case files again?
Petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter.
I guess I've already inspected all of this, huh?
Close them.
Slide the hidden door
Without
open.
resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
You can kill yourself, you asshole. And then close the permeables compartment.
It's slightly.
Okay, so I guess not much there, huh? I have that one book that I bought that I could just like read to pass the time, I guess. That's boring. Like, I just want to know if there's something I am missing, a conversation that I could have with somebody. Oh.
There. Working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved?
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
Wait, what did I crack exactly?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is. Authority?
Since when are you racist against poor people? It's her husband, the missing husband? Wait, what? The future leader of the proletarian uprising? It's some third option. So they're talking about the lady that's reading the book, her missing husband. I have no proof. Is there a third option?
No. Stop goofing around, recruit.
Recruit? Recruit for what? It's her husband, the missing husband. This makes more sense than the future leader of the proletarian uprising, yes?
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
Oh, he's calling me a recruit. So what? We just saw a working class man and so we're like, oh, that's the working class woman's husband? What? Are we okay? This doesn't add up. I'm only making a fool of myself.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law.
Authority! Calm down!
And not brood over your reputation.
Bro woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Management later.
This is nonsense. Discard the thought. I kind of want to see where this goes. Give me champagne. I'm going
There's
in.
no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found right now.
Bro, this is so embarrassing. Kim, don't hate me. Protect and serve, madam. I found your husband.
God damn it, I already told you. My husband isn't missing.
But you said you didn't know where he was.
And I specifically added that I didn't need to know where he was.
Well, I found him nonetheless. I'm
Very
that
well,
good.
then. Where is he?
She's getting impatient. Her hand's now picking on a random book cover. There, point at the working class drunk near the sea. Right around the corner, he has pissed himself? Our hammer-toting comrade was at the bottom of those stairs. Stop!
Excuse me? I don't follow.
There's something else hiding in her voice, though. A trace.
Yeah! Why wouldn't she be worried? Oh my god. Why am I... Why? Heads up. There's gonna be a lot of blow snowing today. Blow snowing? What? Let's reset. Just a heads up. There's gonna be a lot of nose blowing today. I guess I'm still sicker than I thought. I was feeling good this morning, but the more I talk, the more I can hear the sicky in my voice. I found a working class drunk and I thought he might be yours.
Right, because Working class women come with alcoholic husbands. You know what?
Something bad, I guess. I'm sorry. I say stupid things sometimes. I don't mean to annoy. I am a sorry cop.
You were right. I do have an alcoholic husband. Although not that one.
Okay.
Ha, Blam. Knew it.
But didn't you say your husband was kind and helpful? So is he missing as well? I mean, one can be kind and helpful and still be an alcoholic. What is this black and white, like, rationale that
I did, and he is. He's also an alcoholic.
maybe this is like, maybe I'm projecting. I don't feel like, as an alcoholic, I don't feel like I am good or kind, and so I project that onto other alcoholics as well.
No, he's not. Or maybe he is, I don't know. He's probably in the park or in Shamrock somewhere, drinking with his friends.
She looks away. Why did she say friends like that?
I haven't seen him for... Well, to hell with him.
She's completely forgotten about her book, staring blank into the distance instead. Why couldn't I just leave her to her daydreaming? Why am I like this?
There. She's worried now.
Oh, why? Why would I do this? Kim, is it just me, or do we have a missing persons case here? No, don't involve Kim. He doesn't want to be involved in this. Don't worry, I'm going to find him and bring him back home, I promise. But if he's with his friends, then he's not really missing. No need for the police to get involved. Don't take the case. I want to take the case. Number 2.
She sighs, but you can detect a slight hint of gratitude and relief from her face.
Did we just pull I can't remember his name, but did we just do what the villain in The Incredibles 1 did? Did we just like create a problem so that we can then be like, I'll fix it, and then get props for fixing it? This lady was not worried about her husband. She was doing perfectly fine until I showed up. And then I got in her head and like slowly tore down her like mental defenses until she was worried. And then I was like, I'll help you.
All right,
God.
go ahead. Do you have any questions?
What does your husband look like?
Honestly, not that different from you.
She eyes you from head to toe. So let me guess, he's disco. Like a late stage alcoholic then? Then we're dealing with a cop. I feel like she would have said if it was a cop. So a late stage alcoholic then.
That's one way to put it, yes. No offense. I'd also add he's a little bit chubby.
May he just call me chubby?
Wait, did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a Franco-Nigerian hard body.
Okay, physical instrument. Snore that copium a little bit harder, why don't you? I'm not chubby, and neither is your husband. What you mean to say is that we both share a Franco-Nigerian hard body. I'm not that insecure. I see. What else?
What else? He was wearing a dark brown leather jacket with a bright blue inner lining. The lining is hand sewn. I made it myself.
I love this woman. I would die for her. She sighs, her voice slightly quivering when she adds,
It's his cool jacket. God knows it's too cold to run around in this, but he refuses to change.
Oh, that's funny. That's definitely something I would do.
I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it out of the bin. Can you believe it?
She looks back at you, shaking her head. Well, if that jacket is really that cool, then I can totally understand.
Well, what can you do? I hope that at least that extra lining helps him keep warm at night. I wouldn't like him to catch cold.
She's so cute.
She's
Stop.
thinking about him out in the cold, in some park, or on the coast. And it's making her more and more worried.
We did this empathy. We made her like this. When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning, he went to the library. He went to retrieve my book, and he promised he'd walk straight back home.
Oh.
Because we talked about this. We talked about not wandering off again. I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do with his addiction. Just makes me feel weak.
Oh. That's sad. Man.
She turns away from you in an attempt to recover.
I think I got it. Thanks.
So you are going to look for him?
I promise, ma'am.
She genuinely wants you to know. Don't make her ask.
Yes, I will bring him back home to you.
Thank you. Please do. Even though I'm sure he will return home by himself. I'm still sure of that.
I don't know, ma'am. You have a little bit more faith in your husband than I do.
She tries to maintain a brave front, even though her eyes reveal the opposite.
I'm sure he will too. When he does, would you let Precinct 57, Kim Kitsuragi, know?
He gives her a slip of paper.
I will. Of course, officer. As I said, it's probably nothing.
The woman takes a slip of paper. It's a phone number. Let's talk about your husband again.
Right. What about him?
No, never mind. I think I got everything. Okay. Awesome. So we got something new to do. Find working class husband. The working class woman you met in front of the bookstore admitted that her husband is missing. Chances are the guy is drinking somewhere with his buddies. Find him and bring him home if possible. Okay, so this one doesn't say, don't worry about it. You probably can't do this right now. Can I talk to this guy? No. Okay. These two are still playing here.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a
Ooh, is there
man's
anything you can tell
soul.
me about this
It's a
rifle?
Bell McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement, there are points of the bookshop. Sorry, I can't divulge that information. What do you mean, fine? This is my rifle. I always have it with me. Sorry, I can't divulge that information.
I understand. Unfortunately, I don't know what else to tell you. These BMs are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Interesting. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? Only a 3% chance? It's a white check, we might as well try it.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform. This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't
Okay.
you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown,
Aww.
ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Okay. There's something I missed, bro. Why? Why I be missing stuff? Wait, I mean, there is the whirling in rags, but I doubt he would be drinking in there. The husband? 'Cause she's right outside. You know, it's probably gonna be like, go on the other side of that bridge kind of situation. It's all about money, you know. Oh, believe me, I know. Alright, so we have this one book that I guess we can keep reading. Wait, ball used for playing shot put, a favorite pastime of it. Oh, I wonder if I can give this to them. Hold on, I'll talk to the nicer one. One of them is nicer than the other. And it's the one we didn't talk to, obviously, because why would I? Be smart, you know? Yeah, this one right here. Hi!
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Holy shit.
René, tisk tisk, it's a
Tisk,
little
tisk.
pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle.
I can't believe he just unironically said tisk tisk. Is that a real? Do people say that?
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Come on, you must have heard something.
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
I knew he was the good one.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
Ooh.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything.
His cheeks
I
turn
always
red.
keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Respect?
The old Carabinier can't believe what he's hearing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
How do you know if that? What is wrong with me?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
I think the gymnasium was like their hangout spot, like kind of like a YMCA before it closed down.
Gymnasium. I love that word.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
Are they actually friends? Because I thought they were just like friends that like to bicker, but now I'm
The
reconsidering.
old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Are you a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
In many ways.
Oh, yes.
So you're not actually a member?
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate this socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence, never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Yeah, I don't think they're friends. I'm gonna, hot take here. What are the little things you do for Everett?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I have this
Opinion
long
pieces,
talks
anyway.
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
This guy needs to go to therapy, I feel like. He needs to calm down.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
I wanted to ask you about the union again. What are the rules of this game? Looks delicious. Point to the sandwich. Can I have a bite of that? No. Ask about the game.
The goal is to throw you bull. As close to the cochonnet as you can. That's the cochonnet.
He points to a small wooden ball in the middle of the crater. Interesting. Tell me more about it. I think that's all I need to know about petanque.
You'll put that knowledge to good use in 50 years. I'm sure of that, officer.
What a flirt.
I don't like where this is going, officer. Don't you think we should do something else now?
Here we gotta get yourself up, but actually, I just wanted to equip this. I just wanted to. I can't equip it. Okay, well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna keep talking to him.
The mere sight of police in Martinez
The
makes me
option's
feel safer
gone.
already. How can I help you? Sure, officer. No, thank you.
Can I have a
For
piece of
being
that
consummate
sandwich,
professional-
please?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
I respect it.
The only one you have.
Suddenly you realize how hungry you are. The last time you ate must have been God knows when.
Don't be a dick, Gaston. There's plenty for everyone. Please, man, can I just have a bite? I beg for a piece of his sandwich? God, I'm not that hungry anyway.
That's good. That's very good. You must have other business then?
Yeah, goodbye, sir. Oh, hey, Dante, how's it going? Long time no see. How's everything? Who do I chat with now? Mister here.
Still cool here, officer.
Fuck. You know what? Let's just like pretend to read this book that I got so that time passes a little bit faster. Is let's see. Smoker on the balcony. Visit apartment 28 sometime after 9 p.m. to see if anyone's home. Yeah. Okay. So we just have to do that, and then we can be done with Tuesday, and then Wednesday is when shit hits the fan, as far as I understand. Interact with this.
Your finger move.
Continue.
For a more detailed view of the map, go.
Okay, yeah, so there's nothing we can do with that. Nothing much had some sense to confess to a nun. I hope that went well. Do you feel lighter inside?
By Joao Paulo.
Here, we don't have to listen to this because we've already done this. I'm just gonna click through things like a psycho, so don't even worry about it.
Solar is correct.
Don't even worry about it.
Correct. Franco, question 3. Okay. Correct. The most final stretch. You've come so far. Correct. Everything from.
I'm so good. I guessed everything correctly.
And congratulations. And A. You really navigated some treacherous but endless.
Okay, so that was like really 1 hour of in-game time. Holy shit. If only I had more than 35 cents, I might go get a new book so we can actually like, read stuff. But we're just gonna keep clicking through this, I guess.
It seems rather
it is what it is.
Incorrect. Solar is correct. As the first question, Dolores. Incorrect. Incorrect. Even though, please. Correct. Named the innocence of military. He codified Franco questions. Okay.
Okay, it's already 5. We're getting there.
Correct. The most final stretch. Incorrect. Correct. Everything.
Incorrect. Correct.
Congratulate an A. You really navigated some, but endless tries aren't really fair, don't you think?
Really engaging gameplay right here, isn't it?
Your education
truly like.
It's Dolores Day.
It just what a game. Correct. This one.
As the question.
Maybe I should get the questions wrong more often, and then that would take up more of our time. Why am I guessing all of them right?
Everything from and more beautiful. Congratulations, an A. All you really never get, but endless.
Okay. One more time.
Education was Dolores Day. Incorrect. Solar resigned after. Incorrect. Her cut. Steer clear of this one. Yes. The quiz. Correct. Nothing much is known about it. It's not even clear.
Jesus Christ.
Question Dolores. Correct. Franco. Question. Okay. Correct. The most final stretch. Incorrect. Incorrect. Incorrect.
I just keep choosing the same one.
While incorrect. Correct. Everything and more beautiful. Congratulate a B. You would have done better if you just dialed the Dolores, but endless.
Okay. God, that was intense. Maybe there's a cheap book we can get from the bookstore so I don't have to go through that ever again. That was so painful. I hope it's still open, actually. Yeah, okay. Good. Alright, Miss Ma'am.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Nope, I don't want to talk to you. I changed my mind.
Yes?
I'm not trying to talk to you.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Looks at a pile of related items.
Endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Katawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Anything that really catches my eye.
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition mega setting supplements module. The side panel notes, a fantastic adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
I'm poor. I have 35 cents.
Nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
Jesus Christ.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books.
It's me. I'm in those covers.
Rows and rows of Hyundai blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundai and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundai, Return to Hyundai. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundai and the Hyundai Man.
Wow, these titles are out of this world. Jesus Christ. Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Hyundai.
Gonna blow my nose again.
At the end of the world. Man from Hyundai and the false god. Man from Hyundai and the scorched earth. Man from Hyundai, the Hyundai colonies. Man from Hyundai and the swamp beast. Man from Hyundai and the snow crabs.
Jesus Christ, is that all?
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Hyundai novels.
Why is this a pain threshold? But it's an 83%, so...
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ugh, what is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Hyundai in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
This is my kind of book.
She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between the throne and the Hyundai man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyundai and the Devil Woman.
Why is it only me in here? Where's everybody else at? I don't know, man. They're having a party without us, I guess. You famous? Some people might disagree with that statement, but I have been gone for 2 weeks since I was on vacation. So I assume that has something to do with it, since I broke my schedule a little bit. Aren't all women devil women? I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say interesting. Where you go, I went to Disney World in Florida and it was really fucking hot. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever sweat that much in my life. Historically, I don't sweat. It's just not something that my body does. But I got like a blister on my arm that looked really gross. It wasn't like a blister, it was like a pimple. And it was like weird and yellowy. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And Alex was like, oh, so like that happens like if you're like really sweaty, like sometimes like you get like a pimple from like all the like sweat and stuff. And I was like, ugh, why would anyone like ever do this to themselves? Who legitimately lives in Florida full time? Why do you do it? What's the appeal? I don't understand. Because if you're not at Disney World, there's bugs everywhere and it's hot as balls and it will just randomly rain, like the world is ending, and I don't understand, man. I don't see the appeal. But Disney World was great though. 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I ate all the food. I'm back what I missed. I'm not repeating any of that.
Featuring the supposedly stalwart Vespertine detective, Dick Mullen.
Yeah, we're not reading about the detective again. I'll kill myself.
Shelves full of biographies of. Browsing through, suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
I feel like I've already been on this shelf, and this book did not catch my eye. I'm joking, I was here.
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other.
Well, first of all, that's hardcore. What the fuck? That's crazy. Second of all, stop the Florida hate. No. Do you have any rebuttals to anything I've ever said about Florida? Because I don't think so. When I first came to America, I lived in Miami. When I first came to America, I landed in Miami. And the cultural shock that I experienced was insane. I had never seen like a six lane, which means a 12 lane highway. That shit's insane. That was crazy.
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
How about you shut the fuck up? God, I could murder her, I feel like. I could hit her with my car.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Jesus Christ. I was like 4 or 5.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Well, yeah, at least you came to the US like fairly early. It's easier when you're younger, at least with language barrier. I don't know if you had a language barrier, but I did, and it was a little difficult at 13 to get through that. Storekeeper, what are these books? What books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
What do you mean?
I can't have you end up like opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no.
Police store? Looks to the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
No, we speak English. Where do you think I'm from? I have no idea. That's why I haven't guessed.
The point
you
of
could
the
be from
book
anywhere.
And many others on this shelf is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Interesting. Afghanistan or some shit? I mean, I've heard crazier stuff.
It serves platitudes while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your plague
Some
or anything.
QAnon stuff. Love it, love it.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. It's your own fault if you're ill. Got it?
Does the book say anything else? He says, that is rough. I'm an island boy. Oh, so you're from Hawaii.
The book
That's cool.
features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium.
How do you feel about
It
volcanoes?
even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Yeah, literally nothing worth
This is just
buying.
mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Ooh, find something truly otherworldly.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pearl.
Starts with a T, ends with dad. T-dad? I don't know if I've heard of an island called T-dad. What's the pill?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
Okay, what is this book
The
about?
book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pearl, also known as le territoire.
I'm joking. Do you mean Trinidad? Or Trinidad, depending on who you're asking? Or Trinidad? I don't know. I don't know how it's meant to be pronounced.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pearl.
I don't know if any other bilingual people have this problem, but I'm constantly mispronouncing things in my native language because if I don't, people don't understand what I'm saying. Like, if I go to a Mexican restaurant and I want to order cheese dip, I say queso because that's how Americans pronounce queso. Because if I say queso, everyone's going to look at me weird. Now, there's a chance that the waiter, waitress, or whatever is going to understand me. But in my experience, the way that I look makes people assume that I don't speak Spanish, and therefore if I go guns blazing pronouncing things the way that they're supposed to be pronounced, they're not gonna understand me because they're not expecting me to be able to pronounce those things. And so then I'm just like queso. And it makes me so uncomfortable. I hate mispronouncing things. I'm sitting there like quesadilla. No, I won't say that one. That's too egregious. I also don't order quesadillas, so that's fine.
Even
But
better if you can find someone else, preferably a large man dressed in nothing but a towel, to thrash you while you're spread naked.
sorry, I
and
keep thinking
helpless
of
on a
like
cool slab.
different Mexican dishes and how funny people pronounce them, like huevos, rancheros. Huevos. It's so funny. Sorry, I'll stop. Furthermore, I prefer a large man dressed in nothing but a towel to thresh around so you're just better not kid. Help it on the cool slab. Sounds painful.
It is supposedly invigorating and good for the circulation.
Okay, what
It
else?
also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pearl. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pearl and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
I mean, only Americans mispronounce like 95% of everything. I disagree. People mispronounce things everywhere. You know, like I follow a lot of like Spanish speaking like bookstagrammers and like book talkers and like book related reviewers and stuff like that. And you know, in like the book community, there's this thing, these videos that people do called book hauls, obviously, like the name implies, or just like showing off like whatever books they got or whatever. And it's so funny whenever I'm watching one of those, and instead of book haul or trying to pronounce it somewhere around the ballpark of how it's supposed to be pronounced, they'll say like bukul, and I sit there and I'm like, bukul, What? Where did that one come from? It's just so funny. People mispronounce things everywhere all the time. It's not just Americans. What does this pale aged liquor do?
Other benefits.
I don't know if I should be reading about liquor considering I'm a fucking alcoholic. Also that doesn't sound scientific. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there? How is that possible?
Is it any more improbable than anything else that human beings put their faith in?
Also, you know, I don't want to like start like a war, but you know, who is mispronouncing the word aluminum? Is it Americans or is it British people? Because aluminium and aluminum are two very different pronunciations for a word that's spelled the exact same. I'm just saying. Anyway, we have an ad starting soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a quick snacky. I will be right back. I am back. Bro, I never know if my camera is focused or not, and it really bothers me. You know, that looks good enough. But speaking of Americans mispronouncing things, I have a bone to pick with Kansas and Arkansas because it makes no sense. If one is pronounced Kansas and the other one has the entire word Kansas in the name, why is it pronounced Arkansas? It should be pronounced Arkansas. Like, I'm sorry, it makes no sense. That, like, I should start pronouncing it Arkansas just like to make a point, you know. Every time somebody corrects me, I'm gonna be like, actually, have you seen how it's spelled? Fair enough. What else is in there? Yeah, tell me about this magical like whiskey.
Strolls through the pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour.
That with you, the entire English language shouldn't make sense. Oh, I mean, I understand like why it wouldn't make sense considering how it originated in the first place, but some things I just can't get behind, man.
These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need.
Anything else of note?
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Oh, I certainly don't need that.
Close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
Actually, another one is salmon. There's literally an L inside of that word. Why is it not pronounced salmon? It makes no sense. Like, if you're just gonna like blatantly disregard the spelling, just take the L out, all right? Just go balls to the wall. Ord, Ford, Lord, word, explain. I can't. It makes no sense. Like, who okayed this? You know, in Spain, in Spanish, we have the Royal Academy of Language, and they're like, those little bastards are like, no, we don't like this, and then they change it. You know, why doesn't the US, or not the US, but like, why doesn't the English language have something like that, you know? Instead, your bottles?
Do you know what you should do with that money, kid?
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Every single time, is he gonna ask me every single time I put bottles in there if I want to get drunk? Because, oh my god, electrochemistry can go fuck itself. I'm done. Not playing games with him anymore. All right, let's run all the way to the top of that apartment building that we're supposed to go to, and then let's pretend to read that book that I have so that the time passes. cute music though. Damn. I see you, game. I see you. Okay. Up there. Perfect. Now, we read book. Over and over until time passes.
By Joao Paulo Salamao Lopez de
Would you be down to
Fuego.
play Among Us if I need you?
Browsing through the
Absolutely.
book again, you still have trouble understanding the torrent of
I'm the
information.
snakiest person
It
you
only
know.
seems to add to
You
the
definitely want to
confused
play Among Us
jumble
with me.
of facts inside your brain. You can do it. Your educational survey is done.
Jackbox games, I don't really enjoy
it. To try again after you
because I don't understand what's happening and there's no subtitles and I can't hear and they talk too fast and I don't understand like what I'm supposed to be doing. And then I lose every time.
The most final
and I don't play things
incorrect.
that I'm not win
Everything
at.
and more.
So
Congratulations.
they're just dumb. Yes, this is not new information, Dante.
Browsing through, you can do it.
Keep
Your
up.
educational. It's Dolores de incorrect. Solar is incorrect. Her colors stick. Yes, correct. Nothing much is as the question two.
Okay,
Dolores.
only one more hour. Only one more hour, guys.
Correct. Franco.
This is
question,
fine.
Okay. Incorrect.
Don't despair.
Incorrect. Incorrect. Correct. They have the most
Ivy
famous
Soar,
and important
E.G.
of these
Hi, how's it
was
going?
Final stretch.
Lovely name.
Correct. Everything from inter-isolary travel to the and more beautiful.
I gotta say,
More beautiful.
Bulbasaur's middle evolution, best one.
Congratulations
Is that a hot take?
on finishing the test.
Yeah, but you carrying my
Again,
name, so
the
you make me
results
look
at
bad.
B.
Dante,
Good enough.
I
Everyone
don't
misses a
mean
few
to
from
have this
time to time.
conversation once more, but you carry my name. I am older than you. My government name is actually Lucy, unlike yours. You are the copycat. You are my shadow. You are the second one. You are the lesser one. Okay?
Bit.
I don't make you look dumb. I fuck Bulbasaur, Squirtle all day. Squirtle has the best middle evolution there's out there. And the fact that the middle evolution was so cute is what makes me dislike the last one so much. It's like the dragon.
Is done.
The dragon.
Did you catch any of that? No.
Dragonair.
Oh well. It's pop
How do we
quiz
go?
time.
How do we
Let's
go
see
from
what you've
point A
learned.
to point B?
It's
I don't
Dolores
understand.
Day.
And
Correct.
I can't enjoy
Now ask the
Dragonair
first question,
knowing
Dolores.
what it could have been.
Incorrect. Vespa
Joke's on you.
Messina is not a
Lucy's my
person.
other personality.
Incorrect.
Ah,
Even
shit.
though, please. Correct. Named Franco.
Joke's on me, I guess.
Incorrect. Correct. The most final
Okay,
stretch.
we did
You've
it.
Correct. Everything. And
It's time. It's time.
congratulations.
It's time. He
enough.
spawned in front of me. Did he just spawn in front of me? I was not paying
Endless
attention.
choice.
Put the book away. Put the book away. Finally!
Shonda Marie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag of his cigarette. Imagine a cop reading a light novel in front of your door for hours. Light novel? Boy, that was a whole ass textbook, okay? I was expanding my horizons in front of his door for hours.
It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
Hey. Okay. So, anyway, that's my boyfriend.
And his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Lovely. We got your hint, found the keys right under that stone.
Beautiful.
He replies, smiling as he looks at you. Something sparkles in his eyes. Oh my god! Stop flirting with me!
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I am aiming for. Yes, honestly, I'm just trying not to screw anything up. No, I'm gonna be confident. What the fuck am I hearing? I don't know. What are you hearing? Is your window open? I'm not going to make things just right. I'm going to make them spectacular. I'm gonna go for the basic bitch one. Yes, that's what I'm aiming for. Beautiful, he says again. A nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out his slender cheekbones. Did I just read it like that the entire time? Okay.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
What? Sorry. I did not sign up for whatever this is. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like Friday. Why would I want to meet your friend? Very well. I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. I have so many questions. Ooh. What do we think? Empathy said it feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight. That's kind of cute. I kind of want to say this. But no, we'll go with 3.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
Okay. But I think you're cute, man.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one.
Besides, I've got to run.
What? You're ditching me already?
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who's head over heels for him. Run where? But I just found you again. Go if you must. I don't care. I don't care about people leaving me all the time. I guilt trip him. Man, this stuff that prostitutes have to put up with is crazy. Run where? Let's be normal. He gestures idly towards the distant motorways. It's beautiful at night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Ivysaur, have you played this game? I'm curious as to what your thoughts are. Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important. Yes, yes.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
Is it jealousy? Oh my god, it's a love triangle. I knew it. Oh no, I must choose. Male prostitute or my partner in crime?
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
Okay. Yes, I love this game. Me too. It's so wacky. I wish I had the balls to be wackier to match the game's energy, but I'm really not.
All right.
$16,666. What the fuck? It wasn't that expensive. What are we doing? What are you talking about? What are you trying to do? The anime? No. Don't waste your points on that, Dante. It's not worth it. Interview the Sunday friend. Take care, right? He says with another disarming smile before slipping off into the night. Okay. There's something so different about him that I just can't put my finger on. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I swear it was cheaper. It was not. It's never been cheap because I don't want to do it. Let's go, Kim. We have to interview his Sunday friend. He knocks at the apartment door before you. All right, let's see what this is all about. It's a dude. Quarterly Business Magazine. An old photo of the same apartment dated year 01. Governmental issues take me all over Revachol, as you can see. I'm not talking to you yet. Shut up. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspaper. He's an artiste. An exquisite canopy bed made of metal. I love it. An empty ashtray. Dishes soaked in a pot. Flyers found underground parties. Why is the music being weird? I'm scared. Cimarron conical hat. If stabilité is ensured, progress will naturally follow. Who is this nerd? What is he saying?
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The man is business casual. The man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior.
No, authority. Don't fold on me like that. When are you playing a scary game? I want to finish this game or Lies of P before I start a new one. So when either of those things happen, I'm going to be playing a scary game. Probably Dead Space. But I also have like all of the new Resident Evil games and I haven't played them yet.
Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Monsieur Laclé.
Okay. Now you can skip this shit. Shut the fuck up. This game is great.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Okay, I'm super suspicious.
First, ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot.
Resident Evil ain't a scary game. I'm talking about the real shit. It's real to me.
Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here.
Wait at the bed. Before we go on, I absolutely have to inquire about this wonderful canopy. Show him this Cimarron hat. We'll get to that right after you tell me the story behind the black Cimarron hat. I mean, I asked him about the bed, right? He's in a prostitute's home.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy.
Okay, you would know.
That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps him from the balcony.
That didn't work at all.
Yeah.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
You actually witnessed the lynching? What an official... What's an official like you doing in Martinez? Can you tell me about your friend? Are there no officials in Martinez? I don't understand. I'm talking where demons are laughing in your ear while a nurse who's been dead for 45 years is chasing you, but not fast / not too slow. And the little girl is her head twisted back and holding a doll is telling you to find her. Yeah, so I don't play games like that because I enjoy my mental health and my sanity. So there's that.
The coalition is only looking out for the price stabilité. Inflation is a killer. Like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled.
Exactly. Inflation is the mind killer. He's onto something, okay? Capitalism is melting the very foundation of our society as we speak, okay? Inflation in concept is real, but it's actually just corporate greed. As a matter of fact.
The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight.
How does he know? You know what causes inflation though? Corporate greed. That's what causes inflation. Ask me how to make DoorDash profitable. I'll tell you right now. Fire the CEO. Immediately it's profitable. But what are you doing here in this apartment?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here.
The war.
You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here.
Okay. When the masses keep asking for more money, hence the higher minimum wage. Dante, I didn't know you were a corporate dog. You should have told me. I would have respected you less. So you're some kind of a bureaucrat?
Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stabilité. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Inter.
Interesting. What is this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
And what do I call the coalition?
Your employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration.
You communist? No, I'm a socialist, actually. What is it? The price stabilité?
It is the most important.
The accent, I love it. That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stabilité works to keep inflation just below 2%.
Bro, what I'm getting from this is that if the US had the Institute of Price Stabilité, everything would be fine in the world. Why don't we have one, huh? We need to hire Sunday Friend to fix the economy. This is fascinating, but I want to ask you about something else. No, below 2% of what?
Not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%.
You're not answering my question at all.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Sure, yeah, give me a pamphlet.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the Moral Inter. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist.
Okay, so this guy has no fucking clue what he's talking about. He's just talking out of his ass.
But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the Moral Intern's commitment to transparency.
I don't know. You're not being very transparent by, like, shooting buzzwords at me when I ask you a question. You know the economy is fucked when 20-something-year-olds are talking about politics and the old people are just living, LOL. Dante, I can't tell if you're trolling or if you're just saying dumb shit. What's the Moral Inter?
It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
Are you a moralist?
But of course.
But why?
Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
Okay. Turn to Kim, Lieutenant. Are you a moralist?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Revachol.
That's funny.
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one's superiors.
But what is a normal, stable world? Marinace doesn't seem like... Yeah, it doesn't seem very normal or stable, right? Everything that he's saying is pretty cool and dandy, but it doesn't seem like it's working very well.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy.
Interesting.
But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
He gives you an approving nod. Okay. So he's a condescending little bastard. Got it. I don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Not gonna with that one. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. I don't think... Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. Ooh! That's fun. It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moral lesson?
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer?
Yes. Yes. Everything else is super extreme. It's like I'm living with a bunch of lunatics. This is how I
Sounds like you're a
feel.
moralist indeed, my friend.
Ah,
Welcome.
perfect.
Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed. An ideology for doers. Are you a doer, my friend? It looks to me like you are.
Why is he buttering me up?
Now, enough
Buttercup?
of this delightful political interlude. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Yes. Tell me about your company
What's
or
there
whatever.
to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern,
country,
urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes.
What makes pink lemonade pink? Food coloring. Next question. What makes Revachol's Sous la Chef's
Because a
darling?
great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Okay, interesting. That's very like colonizer of him. Enough business. Let's talk about
Whatever
something
you
else.
wish, officer.
You actually witnessed the
I'm
lynching?
sorry to say I did, officer.
Okay. Is it because you did it? No, just start from the beginning if you don't mind.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening.
Why is he so weird?
I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
Who were they? Can you
I
describe
couldn't
them?
see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez.
He pauses, looking for the right
Let's
wording.
just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities.
This is true. This is true. How many of them were
I
there?
couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
That's the perfect answer, isn't it?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
Were any of them huge, like 200 kilograms
That's a giant
huge?
you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell.
What
I
happened
was
next?
back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Were they men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
Interesting.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
The lieutenant flips through his notes. Are you sure at least one of them wasn't a
It's
woman?
possible, officer, but I cannot say with certainty. It was very dark, you must remember.
I mean, he wouldn't know the ethnicity if it was really
I
dark.
believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite
Aeropagites.
certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
Okay, what happened
Well,
next?
that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
Okay. What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
Why didn't you call the
You're
RCO?
right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock.
Okay.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late.
Why did he whisper that? You didn't check your watch?
My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take.
He's being shady. He's being so shady. Let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did
No,
you?
I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
Well, that was a waste of time. Those are all my questions. Thanks for your time. It was a waste of time.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance.
Oh yeah, let's ask about the friend now.
My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
How did you two even become friends?
How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
Okay, I feel like this guy should become a politician because the way that he's not answering my questions is kind of like a talent. Like he's got like an innate talent. What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way.
It's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too.
You still haven't told me who he is.
Who?
Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him.
I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization.
Can I hit him with my car? Can I stab him or something? Like I'm done with this guy. Fine, but what's his real name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation.
Okay. So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts.
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes.
Which arts?
He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him.
Okay. What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue.
What do you mean?
That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
What's this EPIS thing you keep talking about?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see.
Okay, so he is literally a colonialist. They're just colonizing.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the Moral Intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level.
Okay, but like, what does it stand for?
Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the Moral Intern as a whole.
No, what do the letters stand for? Is this guy okay?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it going to be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy.
Is Revachol going to be part of EPIS?
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
Didn't you say that candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation.
I hate this guy.
But we were talking about my friend here, not politics.
What are you doing in this apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
The man smiles, nodding to the window. Ooh, sketchy little bastard. Sketchy bastard. Enjoying the view, there's a dead body hanging in the tree.
A dead body we still need to get down, by the way.
Kim...
Listen.
He says, raising his hands. What? I'm not hearing anything.
The Insulindian Bay.
What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkness. I was asking about your
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's a busy bee.
So sketchy.
I'm all ears, officer. A moment,
Thanks.
officer.
No.
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Hold on, why can we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
Yeah, no. Thanks for the heads up, but my work here is done.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
This keeps happening in this game where I want to agree with the politics of somebody, but I don't like the person, right? Like, I'm all for unions, but the guy running the union is literally like a gangster. How can I get behind that? And I love everything that he was saying about like moralism or whatever, but this guy is uber sketchy. Like, I think he's a murderer. At the very least, he's like some sort of like supremacist colonizer. So like, how do I subscribe to his ideals? That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here. It's because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it?
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin, but something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
Kingdom of Conscience? That's what I get? Got it. I really am a basic bitch, aren't I? Where is this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
Okay, maybe I'm a special basic bitch. Hello? How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally.
Okay.
You'd get there faster with a little...
Shut the fuck up, electrochemistry!
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly.
Oh, I agree.
That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
Okay, but what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to describe.
I get a fucking try.
Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Sounds incredible. Honestly, let's go right there right now. That seems fine. I still want to live for the present though. Nah, fuck it.
Slow down, Mr.
Woo!
Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Okay, right. Let's get there eventually.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Okay, I mean, I don't... Okay, that's fine. This is all fine. I hate this guy. I hate him.
This door is made of metal and appears to be...
Wait, could my boy be in there now?
No one answered.
Let's go.
No one answered.
Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that was the end of it. That was the end of it. That was it. I just wanted to talk to my boyfriend, though. I didn't want to talk to a fucking weirdo. That was so weird. I hated that. Oh, I leveled up. Hold on. Why can't I... Oh, it takes a skill point to forget, right? Yeah, I'm gonna forget that. Perfect. There we go. Next one I'm gonna get is probably some authority. I hear that might help me to try and get through meatballs over there on top of the thing. What's his name? Meathead, Meat Locker. I don't know. You guys know who I'm talking about, right? The thick boy who won't let me talk to the union leader. Mega Ball. I don't know. I don't know what his name is. Alright. We have our debrief with Kim. We go to sleep. And then it's Wednesday. And the entire world is brimming with possibilities of what we could do. This is great. Where are all these people? And I can't talk to any of them, really? Whatever. We just go out here, right?
Yes?
How do I debrief? Do I have to go to my room? See you in the morning?
The bed is still cold from the broken window.
Aren't I supposed to debrief with him every single day? He left. He went to his room. Okay, we're just gonna go to sleep then. Perfect.
The bed is still cold.
Go to sleep. Oh.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Any weird dreams
Here we
tonight?
are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
I hate the limbic system.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. Every cell
Jesus
in your
Christ.
body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, Cells. It's all me. It's all my fault. It's all the system's fault. The system failed me. This body is worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. No, I'm sorry.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
They're just... These are just my deserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. No, please. Where's that blessed nothingness? That sweet oblivion? Mine artiste and liver damage is my art. Honestly, I do think I need medical attention. There's nobody else, like... I should have gone to see a doctor. I will endure the pain with dignity.
There's no dignity here.
Okay.
Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments?
Leave me alone.
You're just stuck here. In the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Just get me out of here then, back to the other place. I'm looking at other people all the time. I like them.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't
Most of them are not, as a matter of fact.
Some of them are nice. Others are scared.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Stop making me sad.
Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Let's go. Hey. We are ready to bop. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Woo. Kimchi. Kim? Kim? Oh, there he is. I was worried there for a second. Good morning to you too, baby.
Yes.
Nothing. Alright. We've got things to do, guys. So we can talk to these people now?
You look like shit.
Who is this? Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses.
I don't mean that as a metaphor.
You look like shit, asshole. I know it's intentional. Looks don't matter, it's what's on the inside that does. I know, it's intentional.
Like undercover?
The woman in the RCM uniform interjects.
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bum.
Who are these
Come
people?
on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
Don't even try to win him over. You won't.
Kim, who is this guy? Oh, I see. There's something strange about this guy. Figure it out.
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Drama!
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where?
Yes,
From another life?
From another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the...
He pauses.
To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
57th?
I think even in this fictional reality, the 57th would still be my station.
The lieutenant makes a little nod towards the man in sunglasses.
Go ahead. Have another guess.
41st?
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds.
Somewhere good.
It's like more about the hypothetical station 41 you mentioned.
Okay.
He doesn't keep talking. The hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for the thought experiment?
Like partners in crime or...
No, because in this thought experiment, we are police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang.
Who is the far-out son of Lang?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man.
Thanks, Kim. I appreciate you. I'm just getting bullied out here. Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
She says, shaking her head and looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly. At least she's not trying to fight me. I can't imagine anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His gray eyes suddenly flush above his glass frames. They feel
It's
sad.
only a second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
Got some questions for you, I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a megastar.
Yes, a superstar cop. Of course. This again.
He didn't answer your question.
Now will you answer some questions for me? He says calmly. Just keep staring at you. Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you just want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
I have a little problem. The person who was hanged is still hanging there. I still haven't taken him down. No. Okay, I'm doing this investigation. A man is hanged.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, why am I telling you this?
Know. Why are you?
I don't know. I'm just clicking things.
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming. Like you've done it before.
He is my partner, isn't he?
You know what? It must be because he's buff. He looks like he works out. Like he's got the devil on his back.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Let's talk about the hanged man again.
Okay, why not?
I have a little problem. The person who was hanging is still
You're
hanging.
not shitting me, Millen. I can smell it all the way here. The whole town stinks.
We're getting to it. There have been complications.
Hey, can you maybe
I
help?
would love to, but I'm busy fucking off and not cramping your style. And that might cramp it, you see? Helping you.
Hey, why am I even telling
I
you
don't
these
know.
things?
Why are you? Oh my god, there's more. You want... Watch out for yourself.
Okay, that was weird.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Yeah, I know. Super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at, but still.
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion
Again?
that maybe we are.
I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere.
God fucking shit.
He pinches the root of his nose.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
No, but he's definitely from my station. Why would I think otherwise?
Hi,
Oh, wait.
gendarme. Another rendezvous?
Oh my god, boyfriend! Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live here. My room is upstairs.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me?
I met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
I didn't like him at all, honestly. I didn't like him as much as I like you.
Oh, shoot. Why not?
He's a piece of shit, that's why. What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Oh, is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return
to his
where?
opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night? Oh shit. Okay, we have an ad coming up. I'm gonna do a quick bathroom break and we will continue this very enlightening conversation very soon. I will be right back. Right. I went to the bathroom. I slurped half a bag of chips and I'm ready to roll. All right. Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night? I'm really just acting like a jealous, like, ex, aren't I?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
What about me, gendarme?
Tell me about the muscular type who came to investigate the crime.
Yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
What did you tell him?
Nothing. That I didn't see anything.
He believed you?
Why shouldn't he?
Did you tell him about your friend? The Sunday friend, the witness.
No, I don't think it came up.
What did he look like?
Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types.
Oh, okay. Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
So it's one of the rogue agents from the boat lady. His earpiece.
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear.
What was
Just
he saying?
reporting back whatever I was telling him.
Besides muscular, did he have any other identifying traits?
Let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Okay, thanks for the information.
Sure. Anything else on your mind?
What is about the way he carries himself? There's only a 3% check.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye, friend. I love you. All right, let's go to the bridge. That's the very first thing I want to do. It's open up that bridge. See if we can find the bug lady's husband. Oh, hey guys. Were they always there?
A rusting control panel with you.
Pull the lever.
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Woo! Let's go! I'm so excited. I wonder, like, how much bigger the map is. Oh, so many people to talk to, so many enemies to befriend.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
How does he know?
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
I'm trying. The radio really hums with electricity. Ooh, money. Nice, because I have to pay for my stay tonight, you know. It's a hard life being a working man. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside? Question mark? Oh, I don't know. You tell me. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where I am. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Okay. Nice, nice for all the morale that I keep losing because I keep getting my feelings hurt. Traffic beyond the gate, more abandoned motor lorries. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Satanic, I love it. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. More money on the floor. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Glory, says the graffito. The ghosts of us. Anything in here? No? Ooh, nice, nice. Stuff to sell. We love it. Someone has left their music collection beneath the hip smallest church in St. Sands. Cool. Do we ever use music for anything? We can probably just sell it or something. Wait. Where do I go from here? Can I go out here somewhere? Oh wait, what is this?
Peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton
I'm
of the small
leaving.
house behind you.
I'm leaving.
There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here.
I left.
Laugh here.
Jafar, welcome. How's it going? Thanks for the follow, buddy. Empathy, stop. What happened here? The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of grey swallows sticks off in the distance.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a block obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wait, what's a block obscure?
A black block. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
Oh, so this part of the coast is a block obscure?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
You're right, there's no place. Let's go. That's so sad. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. The music's poppin' today, isn't it? Postcard. Nice. A bow knot. Well, I can't replace my crazy tie. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack. With what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here.
Hey Kim, where are we? In a shed?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
He looks at the chair gathering
Red
dust.
paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
What's with the red bow tie?
It's just a piece of clothing you've picked up. You do that, officer. You collect clothes sometimes.
This is true, Kim. Ah, you're paying so much attention to me.
He
Stop.
sounds a little worried. It's an odd habit.
Okay.
You better not fucking think about ditching me for some shitty cum-stained bow tie! You and I are gearing up for the final showdown that's gonna be off all walls. You wait and see!
Jesus Christ.
Yes, agreed. You should never take your necktie off.
I wasn't gonna. Oh my god. Bunch of fucking snowflakes, dude. Calm down. walk a little bit faster. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. What accident? Oh, this accident, huh? What the fuck? Oh, there's so much to investigate. Banged up fuel canister. Oh, that's expensive. Go quicker.
A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there in the icy water.
Too empathetic. Let's not feel sad for a car. A carriage in the sea? Where did this come from?
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence.
Let's investigate, Kim.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
On your hand over the cold metal, what is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
Hey, can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
Cute! How long has it been
the
here?
Ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Well. Looks like Jacob Herb's journey came to an abrupt end here. What am I?
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Did you say something, Lieutenant? Yes. Crazy recklessness. Yet another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's IQ. What the fuck? Enough goading, this is serious.
Quite.
What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
An hour or two, tops.
Sit on this swing and wait for the tide to recede? Really? Just let me go investigate a little bit more.
As you sit down in
Kim
the
is okay with this?
playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue. Point to the sunken vehicle.
Yes, it does.
What's your favorite blue thing?
Let me think about it.
He's entertaining my tomfoolery.
It's impossible to say if it's happening, if the water is receding. All you feel is a lot of time going by. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
What is this option? Why is this here? Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches?
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? I'm very interested.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can you make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Coupri, Model 40.
Okay, well you could have just said
It is
so.
a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
Those kinds of people.
Yes,
Right.
41. What do you think it stands for?
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Rub your chin, small fish. This one. 41, huh? The street racer is quite the ladies' man. This might be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Cooper's 41 Scoff Stupid Factory. I hate guessing. District something? A precinct? Some... Is this my car? Is this my car?
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh my god, it's mine! I drove my car into the sea!
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across a canal.
I just can't catch a fucking break. They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Badge the gun and now
The
this.
lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
What?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever. Into
My
the deepest
happiness?
of seas.
You can still fix it.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast.
I meant
That
it
goes for the
metaphorically,
electromagnetic steering and
Kim.
brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
People are gonna be angry at me, aren't they? In Precinct 41.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
Oh my god. Well, at least I get to see what's in there now. Holy shit, dude. I'm insane.
Let's go take a look.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. RCM badge. RCM commander's jacket. Commander's jacket? I'm a commander? Now that's crazy. A black uniform jacket with the RCM signature white rectangle on its right sleeve and backside. Letters inside the collar read LTN2JFR. The jacket is of exceptional quality other than some minor wear and tear. I'm gonna put it on. Oh, gorgeous. It is I, a member of this. Reaction speed, rhetoric, additional logic. I think we're fine with that. And then let's see. The postcard we got earlier, this postcard depicts a forest of smokestacks releasing fat fumes of smoke into blue cloudless sky. The tinge of age, the color of old teeth, gives it a sickly look. Written on the back is a single sentence repeated twice. I got out, I got out. No address. That's ominous. And then the fuel canister, a dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. A logo on its side has been partially stripped over the years of use. The government issued red-dyed fuel oil inside. Looks like paint, though it smells much, much worse. God damn. Oh, jeez, Luis. Wait, didn't I get, hold on. Tools, clothes, items. Oh, here we are, here we are. RCM badge. Thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you, a younger version of you, already disintegrated inside, but still presentable on the outside.
Police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
I see something good came out of this.
So did the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue.
My name is Harry.
In the lower right corner.
Oh, Harry.
Your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-gray eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
How old?
Maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it
He's
does on you.
smiling.
Now it looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun.
Okay.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it. And
Harrier Dubois. It's you two. I'm going to call you Harry, since it's short for Harrier.
Sounds good.
No, he's not. He's going to keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Strange. It doesn't say Raphael Ambrosius Courteau.
Not strange at all. Your name is Harrier Dubois, like it says on your police badge.
Harrier Dubois it
Pleased
is.
to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure's mine, Kim.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see
Rank,
lines of
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What is a Lieutenant W. Freighter?
A lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And a W.
The
Freighter?
title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Interesting.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens militia. It means counting down to twos.
Okay.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Like satellite officers and the additionally freighter rank I already explained.
Okay.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
That's fun. Wait, satellite
You are given the
officers.
title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So you've been putting up with all of my bullshit because I'm your superior. So you've been putting up with me because we're of the same rank.
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Stop! Thanks,
It
Kim.
matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
It's an option. Back to the document.
Small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads...
Serial.
It's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Date of the issue, 7th of November,
4 months
50s.
ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A
Interesting.
new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank. The case created a lot of edge you have to take off.
Shut the fuck up, electrochemistry.
A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you, of that you are sure.
The cold one, depression.
I remember that time. That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
I'm trying.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
He stops. What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
Oh shit.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But
then again...
Then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself.
It
the badge
is!
in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Alright, put the badge away. That was really great. I loved that.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
They do, as a matter of fact. How did you know? Oh wow. Okay, well that's a lot of progress. Jesus Christ. A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen in the eyes. I wonder why or how. It's almost like I'm a drunk and I was probably drunk driving and almost died. God, I'm such a piece of work. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. No, I think I've been in there. I'm not going in there again. Cinder blocks charred a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. Ooh! Kingdom of Conscience! That's funny. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. White curtains have been drawn shut, no looking in. It's probably gonna be for me to sit.
The beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit.
Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Kim's a hard ass. He doesn't want to sit down and chill for a second. A wedding stone, well worn and covered in rust. So much stuff to look at. I'm overwhelmed. Hi, Lunar. How's it going? Welcome. Long time no see. Haven't seen the RCM around for ages. A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword in a scabbard hangs on her hip. She has a fucking sword.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium.
Why?
The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
I have a question. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think
Your
I had
gesture
time
shows
for
the
questions,
fishnets.
and that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Does it come with the story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story.
Oh.
It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Hold on. Do you know how to use it?
Not really. I know some basic moves, and I know it sure as hell beats a knife when you're in a tough spot.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
What do you need intimidation
From
tactics?
time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
This is true. You fucking tell him. Lillian. I respect that. Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective? I'm not gonna ask that. So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Oh my god, can I read that book? Where's your husband now? Oh, gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him. It was a long time ago. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later. Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscle.
She really liked those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces
Electrochemistry.
sinewy.
Read the fucking room. Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death. You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheel spinning. Oh my god. Time really is the best cure for sorrow.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on.
That's so sad.
Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
You glanced at the village where 2 little kids are playing with what look like rocks. How are you and how was your trip? I'm doing great. The trip was awesome. I ate all the food. I rode all the rides. I sweat my ass off. Holy shit, Lunar. It was so hot. It was insanely hot. But it was great. Really happy to be back though. I don't know if this happens to like anybody else, but about, I want to say 24 hours after I've left my house to go on a trip, I want to go back. Nothing beats my bed, you know? And my pillows. I couldn't bring my pillow this time because we, instead of like a road trip, we got on a plane, but I'm kind of a psycho about sleep, and historically I take my pillow with me everywhere, except the last time that I did that, I went to visit my mom and I left my pillow at her house. She lives like 10 hours away from me, and I was fucking devastated. Like, I got home and it was really late and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to sleep in my bed, and then I looked at it and there was no pillow, and I was like, I forgot it. Told her like that same day. I was like, Mom, I forgot my pillow. Can you please ship it to me? And she was like, yeah, I'll ship it. And then like 2 weeks later, I was like, hey Mom, are you gonna ship my pillow? And she was like, oh, well, you know, like the cats have been like sleeping on it, and like whatever person has been using it, so why don't I just buy you a new one? And I was like, why would you let people use my pillow? And the cats? Why don't you just fucking put it away? Anyway, I never got my pillow back, so now I'm really protective of my pillow. This past week has been hot for sure. I feel that even though I don't sleep much, nothing beats my own bed. Yeah. I'm very particular though. Like, I'm one of those people, like, if there's like a single wrinkle on my sheets, I can't fall asleep.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another.
My god, dude.
Drunk. Ask her.
It's another bitter
both
drunk.
of you could lead some action.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Why? Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for missing zoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for imaginary animals. Oh my god. People look for animals who are hard to find.
Ah, like snowmen.
Snowmen, I haven't heard of
Two
those.
old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Yeah, I definitely get the picture. Where did they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading.
Who else are you looking for?
Besides snowmen?
A working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either. Could do with some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
Why is she funny? The husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his
Wish
wife.
I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
And that's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
How can I assist you then, officer?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Okay, suggestion. No, I'm not gonna hit on the widow. Leave me alone, game. Interesting. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Mines. Mines. You need mines.
Do I? This place looks bad. Why don't you leave? Oh my god. I really am not a person, am I?
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Yeah, you don't say.
Maybe stay clear of the things reminded her of the floater she used to be married to. Just saying.
Yeah. Kim's presence is off. She needs to go on a date with an... I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. We're not doing that. What are these fish doing here? Oh. There's some boots in there. Why? Oh. Put those back on. Oh wait, no, but I like these. I like taxing people. Okay. Let's see. What time is it? It's almost 1 p.m. already. Alright, kiddos. I am leaving early today. Sorry. Short stream, I know. Even though I just came back from like 2 weeks. But shit's gotta get done, man. I gotta head to work. Just wanted to pop in and say welcome back and have a fantastic day on my stream. Thank you. Yeah, perfect timing. We both gotta go work. Oh, that's funny. Well, hey, you have a beautiful day, Lunar. Don't work too hard, you know. You know, capitalism does not deserve your effort. But thank you for popping by. I'll see you next stream, hopefully. I don't know. Still haven't decided what Alex and I are gonna play. We could keep doing that backrooms game, but I would have to convince him. I would probably have to like bake him a cake or something. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that game, but it was painful. It was probably the most pain I've ever been in. But we'll see. Happy to be back. Finally, and try and get back into the groove of things. Like I think I told everyone, but I quit my job before I went on vacation. And right now I'm just working on book stuff. So I'm enjoying life right now. I have a recipe for lemon glazed blueberry cake. Holy shit, Lunar. Can you pass me that? Please? That sounds so tasty. Oh. Anyway, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll see you on Sunday with Alex and whatever game we decide to play. Stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.